So it's really just overcoming, taking a look at, all that you've been through and showing that progress and that you're keeping your eyes on the prize and that you're focused on what it is that you're trying to achieve. So that's really just the inspiration behind the song.
I had to build a new me, so I changed my outlook, forgave my past, learned a little history and used a little math. The universe provided, all I had to do was ask. But
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy KMoE back again with another deep dive. Today, we're going to dive into my song, Eyes on the Prize. Let's go. All right, so Eyes on the Prize is produced by KMoE Beats, so shout out to KMoE. For the artwork, decided to do something simple. I really try to keep it simple so I don't overthink the process. So for the artwork for this one, if you can kind of think of like Eye of the Tiger. So I got the white background with real simple lettering, and inside of that lettering, as well as the bar on the top and the bottom, just to kind of accentuate the word prize. So in the top bar, I got the eye, like a tiger, as if it was like getting ready to catch its prey, so to speak, kind of like peeking through a set of foliage. I can't even say that word. Foliage? Yeah, I think that's it. So the eyes of the tiger is in that top part, so it's kind of just indicative of like eyes on the prize. So you got eyes on the top of the tiger, and you got the word prize, and then just kind of like a background on that bottom bar. So really just kind of wanted to keep it simple, similar to how it's not as simple as what Russ does with his cover art, but I'm pretty inspired by that, because by the time I get the song ready to be released, I'm ready for it to get out, and I don't want to spend too much time trying to make the cover art, because I do all my cover arts myself. Eventually, I will outsource this, but right now, that's just kind of the way that my process is. So eventually, I want to kind of make it simpler, such that when it's time to release the song or the record or whatever, like that part of it is streamlined pretty well. I do take pride in my cover arts though, so like I don't want to get it too simple, but because I like having the thought behind it. Like it's nice to have everything kind of tie together and have meaning. Really, the inspiration behind it is kind of like looking at your past and just everything that you've been through and just kind of overcoming adversity. The song was originally called M.o.e. Life. It was a song that I wrote with my homeboy, and we had got together one night, wrote it, recorded everything, got it together, and then as time went on, he decided to pursue other endeavors, so I kind of revised the song, updated it, added another verse, and redid the hook. So when I redid the hook, that's when I came up with Eyes on the Prize, and that, I was just kind of going through my normal writing process. But the theme of the song in and of itself, as Eyes on the Prize would suggest, and or Game of Life, the theme of the song is really similar to the themes of some of the other songs that I've created already, like Keep Going, right? So it's really just overcoming, taking a look at, all that you've been through and showing that progress and that you're keeping your eyes on the prize and that you're focused on what it is that you're trying to achieve. So that's really just the inspiration behind the song. Some of my favorite lyrics, that first verse, starting off with, it starts off like the beat drops out, and I love how it's kind of dramatic there, but then I get to a point where I say, rise and grind, it's time to get that ass up, whoever handed out them silver spoons, they never asked us. And I really like that line. I thought it was just kind of like a clever play on a common cliche, in terms of being fed with a silver spoon, right? So like whoever handed out those silver spoons, they never asked us. So I thought that was a pretty clever bar. Another line that I like is like, it says, I keep running from my past. I hope it never catch up. Hear the police sirens, man. I hope that they just passed us. So I wanted to kind of capture that feeling that a lot of us have had, regardless of your race or nationality. When you see those sirens, the police, you see them roll up behind you, or maybe you pass them and you're like, man, dang, maybe, was I speeding or was you not speeding? Or it's like, man, see them flick the lights, and then you had your heart drop, right? And you feel those butterflies in your stomach. You think to yourself, man, and I hope that they just pass us, right? So that's just kind of channeling some of the experiences I've had in the past. And I just thought that was a line that everybody could relate to. And it just kind of came out and flowed. So it was just one of those lines that I really like and appreciate. And in that second verse, one of the lines that I really like is, the universe provided, all I had to do was ask, but I was way too focused on the things I didn't have. So that verse there is kind of indicative of what I've come to realize recently in the last couple years. It's like, and it also ties into the eyes on the prize. It's like, you got to be whatever you focused on is what ends up becoming your reality, right? So I was way too focused on the things I didn't have instead of focusing on what I wanted or what I do have or being grateful, right? So it's just like, man, the universe provides us everything. Universe, God, whatever your spirituality is, like the things that you need to be successful and to enjoy life are already provided to you. But oftentimes we focus way too much on the things that we don't have. So I just thought that bar it's simple, straight to the point. I mean, it's not hard to like understand or comprehend, but it's deep, right? At least I feel it's deep. It has a meaning that is simple, but at the same time, when you really think about it, it's meaningful, right? So those are my favorite lyrics in this song. All right, so key lessons, key takeaways. Simple, man. Just look at the title of the song, Eyes on the Prize. Stay focused on the things that you want to achieve. You know, don't take your eye off the ball. What you see comes about. Like what you think about comes about. What you focus on grows. The big homie GP, Gerald Peters, man, check him out. He has always said that, and he has found a way to cleverly have that line implemented, and it's like it just captures the essence of like, you know, being focused, being aware of what you want, keeping your eyes on the prize, going after what it is that you want. So it's not an overly complicated message. I'm not going to beat a dead horse with it. It's just like one thing in life that I found out, and I've been doing it my whole life, but I didn't realize it. It's like, you know, whatever it is that you really set your sights on and commit yourself to accomplish, like you can do it, like, and you will do it eventually, even if you don't know how you're going to accomplish it. Like eventually you'll come up with the answers, you'll come up with the way, you'll come up with the path. You just need to identify what it is that you want and then stay committed, stay disciplined, and continue to work at that. Keep that thing at top of mind and keep it in your eyesight and keep your eye on the prize. And eventually, I promise you, you'll get there no matter what it is. So yeah, it's short and sweet. Really nothing too complicated to this song. If y'all got any other questions, you know, give me a shout. Happy to, you know, answer any questions about this song or any of the other songs that I've come across, my music process, you know, what I go through on the day-to-day, whatever. I'm interested in being able to speak to you guys about it. So I'm going to keep this short and sweet, and I'll holler at y'all next time, man. Peace and love. Yeah.
Had to do some dirty deeds to let the paper add up. When you down to your last, the bag is hard to pass up. I keep running from my past. I hope it never catch up. Hear the police sirens, man. I hope that they just pass us. I'm trying to push these